Hey guys, so I bought a new makeup mirror and I love it. Um, I have been using the same makeup mirror for 10 years, and the one that I've been using for the last 10 years, I hated it. And I wish that I had realized when I bought it how much I was going to hate it because I would have tried to return it. But I had only had like one other makeup mirror before that, and I liked it a lot, my original one, and I was going to buy something just like the one that I had, but I don't think I could find it. I don't think they made it anymore. So I said, okay, I'll try something different. So the one that I had bought was the second one that I bought was a Conair, and this is what I've been using for the last 10 years, and I hate it. It has a touch base on it, so every time I would get my hands anywhere near it, it would keep coming on, you know, if you bumped something up against it. And it's really heavy. It takes up a lot of space on my vanity table. No matter how many times you clean it, the image, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as crisp or clear as it should. The one thing I did like about it though is when you turn this thing, it would be normal magnification on one side and then you'd get the close up, so you'd have the full view of the magnification. So I did like that. The lighting was, I don't know, it just seems like it wasn't at the right level. Like you can't control the brightness of the light. It's just one light. So that's not controllable. But good riddance. I hate this thing, and I remember I paid a lot of money for it. Otherwise, I would have junked it. I would have thrown it out a long time ago. I will say something for the durability, though. I've had it for 10 years, and it's still going strong. Um, only replaced the bulb, I think, once in the last 10 years, so it's durable, I'll give it that. But I've always hated it for all the reasons that I just said, so I finally bought a new one. And this is by iHome. It's a Bluetooth vanity speaker makeup mirror. See that little thing right there? You can either attach that to the mirror or you can just leave it separate. I want to leave it separate because I want the mirror to be, I want to see the full view on the mirror and not have anything obstructing it. But this is a 10 times magnification mirror. And what I do is I do all my makeup with the regular mirror, and then at the end I just hold this and do my mascara, and man, you can see every single lash with this. So really like that for doing my mascara. So what makes this different than a regular makeup mirror? First of all, if you go on the iHome website, you won't see this exact model. This is a Walmart exclusive, I guess, for the holidays. And so they don't have this exact model on their website, but they do have something similar that costs around $200. This one is $50. And from what I can tell, the only difference between this one and the one that is similar on their website is, I think the one on their website is a bit bigger. So this is kind of on the small side, but I actually like that because it doesn't take up a lot of room on my vanity. The other one took up too much room, and I just don't have a lot of room on this table because I've got my computer on it. So, yeah, the size of this, do they even list it on here? No, they don't even say how big it is. It's not very big. It's a pretty small mirror, and I will show you a close-up of it in a minute. But I wanted to mention that this has a USB charging port on the back of it, so you have the convenience of charging any of your devices while you're doing your makeup. You can also use this in conjunction with your phone or an iPod or a tablet, any kind of a portable device. It's Bluetooth compatible. You can actually take phone calls on this. You just, if your phone rings, you can press a button on the makeup mirror and go hands-free. You can adjust the volume. This has a built-in microphone in it, so you just talk through the makeup mirror to whoever you're talking to on the phone. Pretty amazing. And there was a time when iHome products were exclusively for Apple, compatible with Apple, but now it can be Apple or Android. So I know that's important because I feel like probably 75% of the world is Android and 25% are Apple products. So that's good that it can go either way. You can also access Siri and Google Assistant. It says Siri and Google Assistant voice control. The device that I use with this the most is my iPod. I like to connect, my iPod is connected to it, and then I go on Spotify and I listen to my favorites playlist on Spotify while I'm doing my makeup. So I don't really need to use the Siri and Google Assistant voice control aspects of this, but it's nice to know that I could if I wanted to. Same thing with the phone thing. I actually am old school. I have a landline phone right next to me here, so I don't use my phone when I'm in my home. I just use my landline phone because we don't get good reception here. So I just use my phone when I'm out somewhere and I need to call somebody or receive a call. But as far as this mirror goes, it has a clarity and crispness to it that I've never encountered before. You know how when you see mirrors, and a good example of this are makeup palettes. Sometimes you'll get a makeup palette and the mirror is excellent on it. And then sometimes it's like wavy, blurry, just doesn't have that crispness to it. This is the best quality mirror I've ever seen in my life. And it's pretty amazing. And the reason for that is, it says here, distortion-free mirror. 7 by 9 inch high quality distortion free mirror. Okay, so that's the size of it. It's 7 inches wide and 9 inches tall, which is not very big, but it's just big enough. And then it says full spectrum color lighting, bright LED lighting with high and low modes. So it has two settings. It has, you know, bright and not so bright, and the off button. The Bluetooth, once it's connected, oh yeah, if you end up getting this, let me give you a little tip because I struggled with this. I connected my iPod to it via Bluetooth, and I listened to my Spotify playlist, and then when I was done listening to it, I hit disconnect on the iPod. Don't do that. Because if you do that, now your device is not synced anymore, and every time you want to use it with the mirror, you're going to have to reconnect it. So just leave it connected. And then the next time you want to play your music while you're doing your makeup, it will look for it and it will connect automatically. As a matter of fact, it connected so fast that when I did it the next time, after I figured out what I had done wrong, when it was reconnected, it connected so fast that I hadn't even gotten my playlist up there, and it was already like waiting and made like a little beep noise to tell me that it was ready. So it connects really fast to the Bluetooth. But on the back here, you can see they're showing you the color range index. I don't know anything about color range indexes, but it sounds impressive anyway. The color range index on this is 90 CRI, and then on other products of this nature, it's 70 CRI. So the colors are truer and more vibrant, and the LED lighting is fantastic. And let me just say that I have no excuses now for my makeup to ever be anything less than perfect, because this is awesome. I just can't believe how much I love this, and for $50 You cannot go wrong. It's on an end cap at Walmart. I'm going to put a link in the description box if you want to, you know, check to see if it's in your store or order it online or whatever you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to switch now to a handheld device to show it to you. I'm going to come back though, and I do have some other things I want to talk to you about besides this mirror. So let's cut to the other footage. Okay guys, so this is the mirror, and do you like my little pug cover? My husband gave me that one year as part of my Christmas gift, because I have a thing about Doug the pug. So this is the mirror, and my one criticism about it is that it is very short. Now, the mirror is adjustable. You can tilt this to whatever angle you want, but that doesn't negate the fact that it just isn't high enough. I've got my chair, if I put my chair, which is adjustable, down as low as it goes, it still can't go low enough to have this be the right height. So I had to put it on top of something in order to get it to be the right height, which is dangerous because it's a mirror, so if I knock it off and it breaks, I'm out $50. So that's just something to keep in mind, but I love it so much that I'm willing to risk it. Okay, so you're looking at the base of it here. There's the speaker in there. This is the Bluetooth connect button. This is the microphone button, and the plus and minus is for the volume. So if you're on a phone call or you're listening to music and you need to adjust the volume, you can lower it or raise it using those buttons. And this is the light button. So if I press this once, let me back up a little bit. That is at full brightness. If I press it again, that's the lower setting. And if I press it again, that is off. I've got no excuse now for my makeup to be anything less than perfect. Okay, so before I let you go, I just wanted to mention that my eye makeup today is this Amuse eyeshadow palette. This is number 3. And I showed this to you in my ShopMissA haul. I love this. The texture on these shadows is so nice. It's not a cream, it's not a powder. It's a powder, but it's got sort of a creamy feel to it, but it's not a cream eyeshadow. But these are the colors, and I have all 4 colors on, and I love this so much. $1, you guys, ShopMissA. So I think this is called the Basic Nudes Set. As a matter of fact, in the description box when I list all the products that I'm wearing, I'll just post a link underneath this in case you want to take a look at it over there. But I really love this. These kind of colors they're basic, but sometimes you want that. Like, for example, my lipstick is a bright fuchsia. So, of course, I want to do like a very basic neutral eye with it. So sometimes you need stuff like this. And it has 3 choices for the color assortment. So no matter what your skin tone is, there is one that is going to look good on you. So that is it for today, you guys. I really love this iHome makeup mirror. I'm so glad I bought it. And it's going to be so good in so many ways. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.